Look at this. Winner. Hey y'all, it's your favorite duck here, Derek the Duck, and today we are here on yet another day of this amazing Alaska cruise, this voyage that we got for free as a casino comp due to my play in fabulous Las Vegas. But today we are not in Las Vegas, we are on the high seas. We're heading to Alaska. Tomorrow we'll be in Juneau, Alaska. I'm really looking forward to that. I've been there before, I love that place. But wow, I'm loving this journey. This is Holland America Line. We are on the Newer Dam ship, and it's just been quite the adventure. Today was actually a tough day. It was really tough. There was some very choppy water. It was the most stormy, rocky water I've ever been in on a cruise, and I've been on this is my 10th cruise. I've never experienced anything like this. I've never felt so nauseous, and it wasn't just me. It was like all the talk of the whole cruise all day, and it lasted all the way till like 2 p.m. From 2 a.m. to 2 p.m. and it was crazy. Like everything was rocking. I thought this place is gonna like split in half or something. The noises you hear, everything like creaking and groaning, and people were, things were falling over. People were walking funny. The pool, it was just completely closed, and it was all sloshing back and forth. I mean, man, it was rough. Rain, wind, waves that were so big. Apparently they had to shoot out these things called stabilizers to like keep the ship from tipping over. It was intense. Okay, let me just tell you, it was intense. There were a lot of things I wanted to do this morning. I wanted to go to the gym because, I've been eating so much, and apparently that was the wrong thing to do. Yet another excuse not to go to the gym. I got on that elliptical and it felt even more ridiculous. Like I was even losing more balance because I was moving, but the ship was too, and I don't know, it was just a big mess. I should have known better. But I do like the gym they have here. It's pretty nice. I've been going there and burning some calories. I've decided that, I've done other cruises before where I really count the calories and I'm trying to lose weight and all that. So I've decided that my willpower to get myself up to go to the gym is stronger than my willpower to not overeat on these cruises. So I'm trying to go to the gym because it's not that hard to do. It's just to walk in there and get on a machine, But what is hard to do is to say no to this food. Anyway, in my opinion, it is. And it is free food. And you know how hard it is for me. I'm a nomad. I spend a lot of time in Vegas, and prices are high and for food there, and I'm always scrounging around looking for deals at Target and cooking things up and in the hotel rooms and that sort of thing, and waiting to go to airline lounges, that sort of thing. But here, the food is included, which is rare for me, and so I'm like a bear. I'm hibernating a lot. Speaking of bears, look, they brought me this towel creature. The room steward made this for tonight, and one of these little chocolates. It is nighttime on May the 25th. Happy Memorial Day. I think I might fill out the breakfast in bed room service. Holland America is one of the few cruise ships that does do free room service. That and Disney cruises. I mean, I give tips and stuff like that, but you can get just like a nice little breakfast delivered to your room. And it was a mistake to go to the buffet this morning for breakfast because everything was shaking, and I wanted to bring like the coffee and eggs and stuff to my room and just relax and have it, like, to go. But there was no way I was going to be able to carry all of that and not drop it. So I ate it there in the buffet, and just watched the waves and stuff outside. It was hard. It was not good. The food was good. I had this like French toast thing that was real good, and then I had this eggs Benedict. But just seeing a runny egg like that while I was just not feeling well, everything was difficult this morning. Let me just tell you, I can't believe I got out of bed at all. But I did, and I'm glad I had my breakfast and my coffee. I did skip lunch, and instead of lunch, I went to, they have a really special thing here called a Royal Dutch Tea. They do it like twice in every 7-day cruise with Holland America, and I'm glad I went to that. My gosh, those scones were so good. All those little nibbly things and little egg salad sandwiches, and especially those clotted cream, whatever they call them, scones. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And the tea was delicious. And they had a live, cello and viola playing, and it was just beautiful. I highly recommend it. This is something you don't get on other cruises, but Holland America is very refined, and they have high afternoon tea, and it was absolutely amazing. Highly recommend. And that's all part of, the room, in my opinion. I mean, the way I view it. Then, of course, it was dinner time, and I had a fabulous dinner. I sat there with new friends that I had made. We get these shared tables here. I had, for an appetizer, it was this like lentil and feta dish. Felt healthy anyway. Salad kind of thing. And then followed that with my main dish, which was a ricotta sort of shell thing. That was yummy with asparagus. And after that, I ended it with creme brulee. So I am well stuffed and all of that. But, that's what comes with this room. You get the great food, you get the little chocolate, you get this animal. I think it's a bear. I'm not really sure. It could be a bear with its tongue sticking out. It could be an eagle. It could be a Malamute. I'm not sure if that is an animal, but it sounds like it would be. But yeah, that's one of the great things. So if you saw my video yesterday, I did estimate what the value of this room would have cost. I saw online that these rooms do go for $1,079 per person, with a 2-person minimum for the cabins. And then just taking that number, the 1,079, multiplying it by 2 for 2 people, and then dividing it by 7 means that this room would have cost $308.29 per night had I not been given a free casino comp. So that's fancy. I'm very bougie tonight, and last night, and for the next several nights. So I think that's a really great value. They did not offer me free drinks this time around, but that's okay, because they did offer me 1 free drink for the cruise as the thank you for returning. So I went and redeemed that today. It was called a Mariner's Cocktail. It was like some drink and Saint Germain, I think, and some champagne, something like that. It was delicious, by the way, and it was free, so I estimate that at $15. Also, I decided to check my YouTube earnings for my gambling videos. The last time I checked it was between May 19th and May 23rd. So today I just checked it a little while ago to see what I earned on May 24th, yesterday. I didn't post a video yesterday, so I mean, it's not surprising I didn't make too much money. And then I did a little spreadsheet to divide it out, see which ones was regular videos and which ones were gambling videos. Of those, only 95 cents was earned on ad revenue for gambling videos, but that money goes on my little trusty spreadsheet on gambling and comps. That's what I, live this life. This is my life. It's a life of gambling and comps. The two go together in my world. So I add that there. That was 95 cents. And then, of course, I wanted to go to the casino. Of course I was going to. Because I need to thank the gods of Holland America for bringing me on this cruise, and I need to play a little bit so they can invite me again. I'm not a big fan of the selection of games they have here. Their Jacks Are Better game is like a 6-5-4 game instead of a 6-4 game or something like that. So it's not the kind of thing that I'm going to win on. And they don't have any of the electronic stadium games I want. Not even just like a general super simple blackjack that you would find on a video poker machine. Like, they just don't have any of that here. They only have high volatility slots, really. And so if that's all I have, that's all I can have. Maybe I'll win. I don't play slots as much as I used to, so this is an opportunity to play them. And so I decided to play some Dragon Link. But of course, as you know, and as I mentioned this before, one of the great things about cruise ship casinos is that you have a chance to do manufactured spend on your credit cards. So first thing I did was tried to pull $1,000 out of the slot machine and put it onto my room charge, and that would be the money I gambled with. And from there, I only played a little on Dragon Link, and the idea was to cash out the rest of it, and then once I get back on land, go to a bank and pay it off towards the credit card, which the room is being charged with. So it's a way of getting free miles, really. Charge the room $1,000, right, to play on the slots. That room charge gets put on your credit card. You take the money out of the slot machine, right? You don't have to play at all, but I do play a little bit so that they won't cut me off like Carnival does. And then put that money in the safe, and then when you get to a bank, pay off your credit card with it. So in a sense, you can do all this at no charge, right? And Holland America does not charge a fee, unlike frickin' Virgin that charges a 7% fee for doing that, or Royal Caribbean, who charges like a 5% fee. And one of them, Norwegian, charges a 3% fee. So each cruise line is different. Carnival doesn't charge anything, but they do cut you off right away. But from my experience with Holland America, they'll let you just keep going as long as you play a little bit. So that's how I started the game. And then, of course, I played the actual game, Dragon Link. Here's what happened. Autumn moon. $0.24. Was that mine? Look at the autumn moon. Yeah. 3 autumn moons. Start the feature. Oh my god. Come on, big money for the duck. There's a lady and a bunny. Look at that. Two ladies and a bunny. Look at you all, look. The duck wins big. on the autumn moon. The duck is broken even. What the heck? Oh my gosh. $13. And that was just game 2 of 6. What? Look at that! Hold and spin was a feature. Come on, big money for the duck. Big money for the duck. Oh, 3 spins. Come on, duck. Oh, we got 3 more spins. Big money for the duck, come on. 3 spins complete. Look at this. Winner. Big money for the duck. Wow. Look how beautiful.
Yeah, there you go. So we've got the television screens up, my good friends. So I will be projecting questions onto the screens if you want to look at those. And I'll also be repeating the questions out loud as well. So easy reading of the screens. Once again, television screens if you want to look at the visuals. But I'll be sharing the 15 questions and a bonus. Each question is worth 1 point, and then the bonus is worth 2 points. So the total is out of 17. We've got the papers and pencils on both ends of the table. So if you'd like a paper and pencil.
Wow, and now the last game, 6 of 6. Feature complete.
Question number 1.
We are gonna cash out. Yes, we are. All right, wasn't that a great game? Wasn't that a great game? Let's start off with the part that I think is the most fun. I got 20 bucks by pulling that $1,000 out and charging it to the room, right? And then taking it from the ATM and then putting it back in my safe. That's awesome. So 20 bucks is about 2%. Well, it's 2% on a 2% credit card. So that's money that was manufactured spend here at the casino. I love that. I love that kind of stuff. Then, of course, the game itself, Dragon Link. I did win. I won $28.14. So I'm happy with that. That's a lot better than yesterday. I lost $49.20 on Buffalo Gold Collection. So, you know, I love a good win. I love a good win, and that was a win. Unfortunately for me, I only played 5. I only spun the wheels 5 times at $1 each. So I only put $5 of coin in at Holland America today. They're probably not too happy about that, but you know what, that's their problem. Either way, I'm looking here at the at my spreadsheet. So yesterday's coin in on the slot on Buffalo plus today's coin in makes $80.60. Not the greatest amount. I mean, I've almost put 5,000 into the machines at MGM, but MGM is responding in kind. They have been giving me lots of comp nights at the Excalibur, and they're actually giving me even more in the coming weeks. So you'll see me being at the Excalibur more. That's how this works. That's how this works, right? So I'm excited about that. But Holland America, I really need to try a little harder to impress them. But that's why I'm here all week. You know, I'll be playing all week, and for now, I'm okay with it. Now let's look at my spreadsheet for the day. That's the value that I brought in today. $372.38 is my estimate of what I brought in and just value. The bulk of it, of course, being the comped night and the food, the amazing food, including this little chocolate that I'm going to have. It's all included. Yeah, that's a really good value, I think. I also got that $15, as I estimate, Mariner's cocktail. I got my $20 in casino manufactured spend by pulling the $1,000 out at 2% on the credit card. And then, of course, I did some YouTube earnings, 95 cents. And I won at Dragon Link. Today it's not a negative sign on that slot machine. And then, of course, I like to look at the overall year. What a year it has been, 2026. I've been doing everything in moderation. I'm really proud of myself. I've been enjoying all of these comps. This is my second cruise for the year after Carnival. And I'm just liking the numbers here. And I'm loving this final number that I have for the year so far. $8,528.80 of value that I have brought in, of things that I am enjoying on this nomadic comp casino gambling drinks and just fun travel lifestyle of mine. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Not with these numbers, I wouldn't. So it's been a really great year so far. I love these numbers. There's a lot more to come. Tomorrow we will be in Juneau. I'll take some nice video for you and share with you the adventure. Today has just been an all-at-sea day. It's been rocky, it's been kind of crazy, but I'm still having the time of my life because I'd rather be here than anywhere else. I mean, this is just an extraordinary experience. I'm so grateful that I get to enjoy this for free and I get to share it with you. So that makes it even better. Thank you so much for watching this video. Every view really counts. And it adds to the spreadsheet. When you watch my videos, you become part of this duck spreadsheet. So thank you for being on Team Duck and helping me out with this. And I just can't wait to share more videos to come. And we'll see you at the next one.